Recently, you might have read headlines about monkeypox being detected in many countries. I know you have just bought all the toilet rolls in your nearest NTUC fair price and even stole all the toilet rolls from the toilet in 真好吃 coffee shop. It sounds like another Panasonic, right? But no, it's actually something else. So here's what you need to know, right, about the monkeypox outbreak. I'll simplify for you. Don't CC if you don't understand my answers, you idiot. So hi. Monkeypox, right, is actually not a new disease. You see, the virus, right, was actually first detected back in 1958 in monkeys, and then first detected in humans in 1970. So this means if COVID-19 was detected in the past, then it might be called batpox. No, don't be bothered. It's called something pox because it's caused by a family of virus, right? Called pox, which is the same family as chickenpox. No, Sarah, chickenpox is caused by the family. So, it's a pox disease. That means it's just like chickenpox. You have rashes. Now, usually it's transmitted from animals to humans, mainly from animals like rats from Africa. And it's not just contact with the animal, they need to bite you, then you can. So in other words, right, if you think about it, I know you know brain, but think about it, it's not easy to be infected unless you live in a house full of rats. As for the disease, it will cause rather painful symptoms like rashes or fever for up to 2 to 4 weeks, but they will resolve by themselves. Kind of like chickenpox, but the fatality rate is higher, though it depends on which variant of the virus you kena. It can be 1% or 10%. Now, because not everyone kisses rat regularly and it doesn't transmit among humans, outbreaks usually die off super fast. For example, there's an outbreak in Singapore in 2019. Kind of that was also when we get to know more about NCID before COVID-19. One person came back from Nigeria, was infected, and 22 people were quarantined, and then nothing else. Now, what happened is that recently there's a lot of cases all over Europe. It started when a person came back from Nigeria to the UK on 29 April and was tested positive. Then, not sure how or why, but more people in Europe started to be infected. Even the US and Australia, each has one case now as of time of this recording. This is weird, that's why it's been hogging the headline. Scientists believe that the transmission mode might have changed from animals to humans, to humans to humans. Just imagine dengue fever transmission mode changing to COVID-19 transmission mode. Cause a person who returned to Australia from Europe was infected. So either Europe has many animals running around, or there's just one, then the virus has mutated. The other thing to know is also that the smallpox vaccine kind of helped to protect against monkeypox, and that was given mainly between 1958 to 1977 to the general population. So it could also be that the smallpox vaccine is losing its protection. Not a lot is known so far, but here's one thing that you should know also. There are actually horsepox, cowpox, camelpox, and rabbitpox. Scientists must have learned how to name things from our gut. FBI, open up!